Hi, this is Tony Lin. Welcome to my video. A lot of people, we believe in the scientific study and research. This is because these study and research are done by the scientists who received years of training in their field. And they use the scientific way to collect the data, and then they refine this data by remove the noise and bias, and based on this refined data they do the analysis and then use a scientific method to reach their conclusion. That is why we believe in scientific study and research so much. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how important to collect the data, because collecting data is the first step of the scientific research. And if you don't collect the data properly to remove the false data and the bias, no matter how many years of expertise these scientists have, you're not going to reach the correct conclusion. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how the data for this is being collected for the scientific study and research. And to continue to watch my video without interruption from the big tech company, I'm going to replace this word as Pikachu. This is because a lot of big tech company, although their expertise is not the medical information, and their expertise is technology. However, they believe that they have the power to judge which information, medical information, is correct or not, and they can decide whether you can watch or read these medical information or not. And that is why I'm going to replace the words. So hopefully you understand. And without further ado, let me show you how people and scientists collect the Pikachu data during the past 2 years. So as usual, I'll include the link for you so that you can read this article yourself to see the truth. So this article is on AANC website, and the title says here, how are Pikachu people went to heaven counted? It's complicated. So here, let me read it for you. How was it calculated? So some of the answers provided by public officials who were scrambling to track the disease as it overwhelmed the health system. Fed skepticism. Last April, Deborah Birx, ND, coordinator of the White House Pikachu Task Force, said this: when asked about the people who have Pikachu but went to heaven from pre-existing condition, if someone goes to heaven with Pikachu, we are counting that as Pikachu went to heaven. As you can see, as long as the people they test positive with Pikachu when they went to heaven, doesn't matter what is the main cause this person went to heaven, they will count this as Pikachu went to heaven. Let me show you some of more examples so you will be more clear about this situation. So this is an article from Coloradoan, and I also include a link for you, so you can read this yourself. So here is the title says, did Colorado's Pikachu went to heaven? Really just dropped by nearly 300. Here's what changed. So here you can see on Thursday, Colorado reported 1,091 Pikachu went to heaven under its prior method. But on Friday, the state clarified that 878 people went to heaven as a direct result of Pikachu infection as of May 9th, while another 272 had tested positive but went to heaven of other causes as of Friday. As you can see, if you do the calculation, 272 divided by the 1,091, that's a whopping 25%. And imagine if you are a scientist and you just use this wrong data provided by the Colorado government, you will get the incorrect conclusion and analysis based on this data. So here is another news I found from this CBS website, and again I'll include the link for you so you can read yourself. So the title says, man who went to heaven in motorcycle crash counted as Pikachu went to heaven in Florida report. So here is the detail of this news. According to the report, Orange County health official Dr. Raul Pino was asked whether the two Pikachu victims in their 20s had any underlying medical condition that could have potentially made them more susceptible to the virus. Pino's answer was one of the two people who was listed as the Pikachu went to heaven actually went to heaven in a motorcycle crash. Despite health official knowing the man went to heaven in a motorcycle crash, it is unclear whether or not his went to heaven was removed from the overall count in the state. And Dr. Pino tells the Fox 35 that one could actually argue that it could have been the Pikachu that caused him to crash. So according to this Dr. Pino, apparently he believed even though this young man was killed by the motorcycle accident, however, in his opinion, it could still be counted as a Pikachu victim. So I'm just show you one example, but imagine how many of these accidents, just because I showed you previously that you from the White House coordinator of the Pikachu task force, she said, you heard that, she said as long as one they tested positive with Pikachu, they counted as Pikachu went to heaven. This is from the White House Pikachu task force coordinator. This is exactly why you can see the Dr. Pino, he thought based on these his opinion, he thought this young man, he didn't went to heaven directly because of the Pikachu, but indirectly, if he hadn't got the Pikachu, maybe he wouldn't go to heaven because of this car accident. So you can see from the White House to the local doctor, they always try to inflate the number of these Pikachu went to heaven number. The scientists and experts, they are using they are using this data to do their own study. Of course, if they use this data without reading this news, they will draw the wrong conclusion based on the false data. So if you think today's video is important, please hit the like button and share this video to more people so more people can be informed. Because I know a lot of people, they just believe blindly about the scientific research and the study. Even though a scientific study is a peer review, doesn't matter. As long as they didn't get the data correctly and properly firsthand, it is useless. And as I show you, based on the news from the Colorado, there is at least 25% difference between the real number and the false number. That is a significant difference. And not to mention, this is just one state. I don't even know how the other states they are going to count the Pikachu's victims. So yeah, have an amazing day and share this video to more people so we can see less people are going to be fooled by the study and the research from the false data. Have an amazing day. I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.